This is actually incredible, guys. Another wildlife volunteer who lives nearby, they rang me and said, I've just come across this lace monitor. He's been run over, he's on the road. He was pretty much lifeless. She was able to pull him off the road onto the side and get him out of harm's way. Unfortunately, whoever ran him over didn't stop, didn't call us, which is, you just need to call us. If any animal gets hit, injured, anything, you need to call your local wildlife organisation. But anyway, I went and picked him up off the side of the road where she'd pulled him over to. He was fairly lifeless. His entire tongue, the whole, it was like a 30-centimetre ruler. The whole thing was stuck out. He couldn't move it. About an hour and a half later, and look at him. It was an unexpected call, so I just grabbed him and I chucked him on the floor of my car. He just laid there. That's how lifeless he was. He literally just laid there on the floor of my car, wrapped up in towels. Gotten him out now to check on him, and look, he's standing up. I mean, if he was in this state after he got run over, he would have been able to just get up, walk off and disappear. I'm seriously astounded with how quickly this guy's recovered, guys. I was getting ready to show you a completely flat lizard, barely able to move, and I was getting ready to tell you how impressed and surprised you'll be at his recovery, because I've seen worse, but he is doing incredibly well. I'm gobsmacked. I honestly don't know what to say. If we look at this side of him, you can see he's got some blood in and around his mouth. I have a feeling he was sort of, there we go. And that is actually a good sign. The more lively they are, it's honestly a good sign that he can move and has the brain cognitive ability to be able to comprehend to do that. Now that he's moving around and getting the blood pumping, just spotted a little red mark. I have a feeling the tyre from the car has gone over the top of him from front of his arm there over his head. I've had ones with brain trauma before where they have a bit of a head tilt or they walk around in circles, and over time, a month or two, they just slowly get better and better. But this guy, at this stage, this guy's acting like he's got nothing wrong. I mean, I didn't film or take any videos because, like I said, I was in such a rush. I think the lady that pulled him off took a photo. I think I took one of him in my car. I can put them in. He looks dead. His tongue's out. He's flat. He ain't moving. This is an hour later. Our Australian reptiles are just absolutely so resilient, so tough and strong. It's just honestly incredible. When I picked this guy up this morning and put him in the car, I literally picked him up, tucked him under my arms, supported him. I was cuddling him like a teddy bear. There ain't no way he's letting me do that now. An hour later. Definitely an injury inside the mouth. He isn't flicking the tongue at all, which isn't a major worry right now, because I don't think the tongue was injured. When it was all out, it didn't look injured. Sometimes when it's injured, if they bite it, they can cut it off or lose the blood flow, and the end of their tongue can shrivel up and die. Once that happens, they got no hope in finding food, working out where they're going. But his tongue looked really healthy. He's not flicking it now. It's probably a bit sore, and I'm sure in the next days or within a week that tongue will be going chuk, chuk, chuk. Because I don't know, this is probably the healthiest one I've ever brought into care that's been run over. It's honestly incredible. They're just honestly such astounding animals. I've just washed out this box for him. We'll give it a quick dry. And we're going to run him down to Wilberforce Vet. They can get me in straight away. While he's still quite lethargic and not moving around so much, hopefully we'll be able to get an x-rays. But man, these are some tough buggers. I'd put money on it that there's going to be absolutely zero breaks or fractures in him. But while he is, I don't know, he's active. I don't know what to say. While he's not 100%, I want to go down and get him some x-rays, because if I wait till tomorrow, God, at this guy's rate, he's going to be back climbing trees tomorrow. His towel smells like possum. That's probably not the best thing to put in there. With this guy being one of my local ace monitors, it was dead set 5 minutes up the road at one of the spots where I go and like to watch and see them. And they're not all that common. There's only ever one or two around at the moment that I find anyway. So I was super disappointed when she rang me, and disappointed at the locals, to be honest, at not ringing it through. But the way that this guy's going right now, I'm over the moon, and I'm absolutely delighted that I'm going to be able to help him out, rescue, rehab and release, and get him back home. It's, yeah, honestly incredible. Dead set, like I said before, I picked him up like a baby. I was cradling him, holding that neck because he didn't have much movement, just to ensure it didn't cause any extra breaks. And look at him now. What other animal can get run over and just be like this? It's just mind-boggling. I don't know if these x-rays are going to work. He's just getting more and more lively by the minute. We'll give it a crack anyway. I don't have the GoPro on me, guys, so you're going to have to deal with this, but this is even more incredible than before. This is still the same day. I've just gotten home from the vet. We did x-rays. There's absolutely no major breaks, and again, it's not looking like there's anything to worry about. He's got a bit of damage on the underside, on the bottom of his jaw, inside his mouth, so I'll watch that for a bit, make sure we don't get any infection there. But I've just taken him out of the box because he did a big shit in there and it was absolutely stinking, so I've given him a bit of a shower, cleaned him up, which he's enjoyed. He's had a bit of a bath. He's just watching me. Give it a couple seconds and I'll get a clip of him cruising. Keep in mind, he had his head run over this morning. Incredible. Is this not the most incredible thing you've ever seen, guys? He was run over dead set 4 hours ago. On his deathbed. Saved. Thanks to one person pulling him off the road. Incredible. Absolute dinosaur. 2 local releases today, which is really... Oh, don't run away from me. I got the lace monitor in the big aviary here just for the morning, and he was out basking. That's why I thought, oh, I'll quickly go grab him now, but he's listening to me rambling and he's gone back into hiding, so I'll have to dig him out. But anyway, a rare occasion, we've got 2 releases and they're local. I don't have to drive 1,000 miles to do the release, which is absolutely fantastic. We got a big lace monitor that was run over. I've sort of, I don't know, I haven't really been filming a lot, so I haven't been, I haven't been filming, so I haven't really kept up to date with the progress on this guy or anything really. It's been about 3 weeks since this guy's been run over. He's eating his shit and he's climbing, he's doing everything. The little goat was there the other day and he charged her, so yeah, he's been an absolute gut since he's been here. It's a nice, beautiful, beautiful day. Actually, where he came from, I've explored that area a fair bit, so I know quite a few hollow trees that are there, so we can go drop him at the base of one. He can shoot up and work out where he wants to go from there. First things first, I've got to get him out. Get him through the door without grabbing everything. Oh. All right, go for a walk. Off you go, go for a walk. Woo. Home time for you, big boy. Bet you weren't expecting to go home after you got run over. Don't go up that tree or I'll never get you down. Oh my God, imagine if he went up there, I'd never get him down. I just got to get him in the box, I think. I've never had a big male try to hightail it up a tree like that before. The females and the young ones, they always try to get away, so I don't even let them go. They go from enclosure to box, but I know they normally just cruise around, but he wanted to get away from me. So let's not mess around, let's get him home. All right, we're out here. Lace monitor's in the box. Here's his hollow tree. So this tree actually goes up. That branch is completely hollow. There's other hollows higher up. I've seen laces in here before, but not recently, so hopefully it's free for this guy and he can take bunker. There's actually a big hollow here, so you can even go up here and get up that way. If he doesn't feel like that, he's got this big fallen tree where there's lots of little caves and paths under there, which will provide good shelter for him. What's down there? Probably foxes or rabbits that he can go down and eat. He's probably crossed that road 100 million times. Just either someone didn't see him, or someone did it on purpose, or his luck had just run out. An animal that size, he's obviously doing extremely well here. There's no reason to take him anywhere else but to return him where he come from. And that's what we're gonna do. Which way are you facing, buddy? You're facing the right way. There you go. You're home, big fella. I always do this. Come on, you're home. See that tongue flicking, realising he's home, smelling the air. He's got this beautiful tree right in front of him. You can probably smell possums, birds, whatever else is up there. Could even be a girl up there for him. There we go. I thought he might have tried to just go up the guts there. You shit your pants if you're like, oh, this is a nice tree, let's go for a look around here. You're walking around rubbing your hand on, and this big boy is just hanging over here. And there he goes. If you were walking by, you would never ever know. How incredible is that? Even where his tail's hanging down, the way it camouflages in, those dark colours, they just mimic the bark. I reckon if I was standing here looking in that hollow going, wow, that's an impressive hollow, I would not even recognise that tail. I'm at the release site for our little marsh snake. Had a fantastically successful release with our lace models today. I haven't been real great, so I haven't been filming a whole lot. To be honest, I've got no idea if I filmed anything previously about this marsh snake, but basically, he was attacked by a cat. He's done his month's worth of antibiotics and he's raring to go. I honestly cannot remember if I've filmed or let you guys know about him, but yeah, basically that's his rundown. You'll see stuff if I filmed it. If not, you'll get to see him now. He come from just up there, so I've taken him a little bit away from where the cat was roaming, but I've also told them to stop letting their cat roam, so hopefully they have. And yeah, hopefully this is far enough from the cat. Let's get him home. So I've just got him in this little bag here. We've got our dam here and some super long grass there, so he's got either option. He's only a little fella. He'll be able to hide under all this leaf litter, work out where or what he wants to do. I've had quite a few of these guys in care now, especially this time of year when we're still in the 20s to 30s at night. They seem to be in a lot more of a nocturnal snake. Comes out at night, does his thing, and then I don't see them all the way during the day. So that's why I'm sort of releasing him on dusk here, and he's gonna love it. Let's get him out. There he is, raring to go. All right, go and disappear, buddy. Off you go. That never gets old. You could see how active he was, how explosive he was as soon as I let go of him, and he's already gone, cruising through that leaf litter. He can hear the frogs, the little skinks will be starting to go to sleep, and he's going to be hungry, and they're not going to stand a chance. I can still see him, he's just flicking his tongue, looking at me, making sure I'm not going to grab him again, but he's on his way. How good is that? There we go. Another couple of successful rescues and releases on the resume. Hopefully I filmed enough footage for you guys and it's still enjoyable, but if not, stay tuned and we'll have a better one next week. And I'll see you then. See you guys. Cheers.